Alright, we're back for our annual video, and this is the 25-hour brisket. It spent 8 hours smoking and about another 17 to 18 hours resting in this here roaster, which, thanks to my guys for letting me know about this whole apparatus here. The long, slow hold, whatever you want to call it. Wildly inaccurate. Set it here, which, if you're believing this scale, is probably about 90 degrees, but was really heating at about 160 for the better part of a day. Pretty cool. Anyway, let me take one last sip of my beer in plastic wine glass, and then we'll get this thing out of there. Wrapped in foil, in paper. This is almost like those, YouTube has a ton of those unboxing videos. You ever watch those? They're really kind of stupid. Like, people just open up things like kid toys or video games and be like, oh, look at the packaging on this. Not incredibly exciting. I feel like this is much, much better. Alright. This thing keeps it a little bit neater than just like your cooler rest or whatever. I don't know how. Dude, all that water almost evaporated out of there. I put a quart of water in this thing just for like temperature regulation, and like 95% of it's gone. That's interesting. Wonder how that translates. I guess the whole point here is that this could be really good or really bad. No one knows, and everyone gets to live this here with us. I can tell you it's very oily, which was intentional. Shout out to Griffin, right? He's the one that told me to bathe it in tallow, which I did. So there it is. This is about a 16-pound pre-cut. I did the quote-unquote professional or competition trim on it. Has pretty good bark. Smack it. Decent jiggle, I guess. Right? Moving a little. Let's see what it looks like when we cut into it. Down the board. Do this here paper. Or I'll step out of the way and let the star of the show shine through. Very nice. That's a good camera one over there. Little peek on there. All right. Let's have a go, right? So I know the point's here, the flat's here. So I guess we'll try to do like a slice out of the middle and see what it looks like. I think that's what is I guess pretty typical, right? Well, initial feel, this is almost going through like butter. So I'm not as worried as I was 4 minutes ago about the tenderness of this. That really came right apart. I can't see it. What do you think?
It looks like brisket.
Excellent. Oh, look at that. You see that juice? Oh my gosh. Yeah, can't complain about that. That is some juicy looking stuff. All right, cool. All right. I'm going to cut a piece of this. This is probably going with the grain or whatever, so it's probably not a correct cut, but I'll try to do like a little 1/4-inch cut.
Oh, that looks nice.
Kind of does, right? And then, I don't know, I've never done the little bend test or whatever.
I don't think you're supposed to fold it.
You're not supposed to fold it, but you're supposed to, I kind of think I cut it a little too thick, but it does hold up like that and kind of flops over. And then, like they say, it needs to stand up under its own weight, which I guess it kind of is. But you can pull it apart real easy, which I guess you can too. And then the last couple videos we made last year, right? Everyone's like, you should eat the food. Why aren't you eating the food of the video? Everyone wants to see the old hairy guy eat the food. So I guess we're gonna do that today. So cheers. I'll give you my impression. First bite of the 25-hour brisket. That's absolutely fantastic. You're gonna love this.
I would like some too.
I know you would. World's most spoiled dog gets a second bite. Last thing I'd like to say about this before we go have actual dinner with this is that this is a select grade brisket. So it's super cheap. My guys were right. Shout out and thanks to Alan, Josh, Griffin. They did this before me somehow. I have no idea how, because usually I'm the big food nerd. But they were right. This is the way to do this. This is probably the only way I'm going to do this from now on. We get to have fresh barbecue without doing a second of cooking today. This is just absolutely fantastic. And I'm super happy we did this. Also, shout out to it's a year ago. I don't know. Was it Jamie and or Trish, right? That were like, they were the ones that were like, "Come on, old man, eat the food," right?
Maybe it was gonna call.
Call. Okay, maybe it was Call. It was some relative. In any case, shout out to everybody. Thanks for everything you do for us. Hope you enjoyed this silly little video, and we hope to see you all soon in our kitchen. And next time any of you come here, you get to have some of this. Have a great day, y'all.